Hey guys, we're back with another one. Yeah, another racing R class. We obviously a glutton for punishment. VIR absolutely hate the track, so we needed to do some practice. So we went out. Yeah, nothing to see here. This is how bad I hate the track, or not used to it. So yeah, we had to put the braking line on just to make sure we were gonna stay on track. Because as I've noticed with this track, and even through the Forza 7 days, it was terrible. You dipped a wheel wrong, especially coming around here, you just put the wheel onto the grass and it used to literally just, yeah, send the car straight off. So I've never got used to the track. I'm just, it's one of them ones for me that possibly I haven't given it enough time. I think if I'd done lap after lap after lap, multiple laps, hundreds of laps, worked out where the braking zones are and everything else, then I would probably be not too bad at it. But I just don't give it time. That's the problem with me. I don't like a track. I tend to not race there. But obviously with the online multiplayer, with sort of the random tracks, you don't get a choice. So here we go. Like I said, we're going to have to like it or lump it. So, but as I said, I thought, yeah, I'd go for practice this time. I had to. We didn't do no qualifying. We decided to, well, start at the back really. But obviously I just wanted to see where I was pace-wise. How far, say, I was off. Like I said, because I'd not really run this combination a great deal. Obviously, the Beamer feels really good, to be fair. I'll give it that. Bearing in mind, again, we're on, I think, 6 laps of fuel, which is round about what the race was, and medium tyres. So we would have went quicker if we had the soft tyres on. That's a gimme at the end of the day. Everyone sort of knows that pretty much. But as long as I was there or thereabouts, I knew starting at the back, as long as I kept out of trouble, which is, yeah, the big thing at the end of the day with Forza. More so I think in Forza than ACC. As I said, I'll reiterate, and I'll say this, as I said, over and over again. I think because the damage isn't on, or it's sort of more superficial, you're going to get a lot more incidents and people sort of sending it on you and everything else, because they know that they're not going to get sort of penalised as such, or yeah, have damage that's going to affect the car. So like I say, you just have to, I think, approach the races in a different manner to, say, ACC for sure. You've just got to expect people just to send it up the inside of you, bump you off sort of line a little bit because they're beside you and stuff like that. But I think once you get used to that, it's then sort of plain sailing. You don't tend to sort of get annoyed as much. But yeah, so what have we done? We've done a 127, which is dirty, which I don't think it was. Yeah, it wasn't our actual lap. Where are we? 10th. So this lap we're up 7/10, as you can see. So as I said, just getting a gauge, just getting a feel for the track, feel for the car, and obviously seeing, yeah, where I was or how far I was off the sort of top 5, to sort of then give me a good guide if I'm going to be able to sort of get through. This guy sort of doesn't really get in the way. He did slow me down. It wasn't the best exit, so maybe I had another, I don't know, couple of attempts in it. So we crossed the line and it is a 127 dead pretty much. So 4th place with everyone on. I thought that wasn't too bad. Like I said, soft tyres, less fuel, not getting compromised on the last exit. I think we could have maybe went a 26. So we knew we were there or thereabouts. So yeah, the front guys 24s. Pretty impressive, to be fair. Some big levels in here as well. There we are, ready to go. 7 laps worth of fuel, medium tyres in the Beamer. Let's go. I said, try and stay out of trouble the best we can. Try not to get much damage. Obviously, I think to get damage in this, you've literally got to have a massive pile up or clout the barrier at some speed. So yeah, we get a good exit. Obviously 2 people with the old Forza physics. One was going off, the other one was obviously stuck to the side of his car, going off with him. So yeah, just coming around here, just easing off the throttle. I didn't, like I said, okay, I know that the damage model on this, I know you can sort of like rubbings race and everything else, but I'm still in a sort of Forza mindset. I've got somebody coming down the side of me, if you can hear. Just, yeah, Forza. Let's blame the game. So yeah, coming round, we're sort of trying to keep it out, trying to get round here as well. This part's a little bit tricky. You want to gun it, but then you've got the sort of little S Obviously got somebody coming down now to the left of me, as you can see the proximity arrow. Don't know what he's going to try and do. He's going to try and stay on the outside. I think he does actually, yeah. He just hangs it on the outside. I'm aware of him. This section wasn't the best. In all fairness, as you can see, I get out of shape. I run wide. I just go off. But I've sort of got the momentum and the way the track went to sort of keep the car going and get back on the track. I give that guy a bit of a love tap from behind. And yeah, just trying to round out the first lap without having any major incident, which I think we've sort of done. This guy seemed a little bit slow. But as I said, I wasn't going to push it. And then, yeah, as soon as I say that, he's gone. Somebody else has gone off. I'd say he went off on that last corner and he's just managed to get it back on. I said, absolute, yeah, a treacherous track if you're not too careful. Here as well, I think if you sort of carry straight instead of sort of following the kink of the track, you head off into the grassy unknown as well. It's full of pit holes, this track. So what are we up to? 6th. So we're not done too bad, starting from sort of the rear of the. I think we're either last or second from last. So this guy again just giving it the old Forza. I'm going to send it on you. So I'm going to repay the favour. Thank you very much. I think by this stage I was like, okay, you can do that. It's deemed as sort of being fair. And at the end of the day, if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. So it was like, yeah, you're having it, mate. You're having it. So yeah, coming round. Said this braking line was immense for me. I'll be honest. I don't think I would have been as quick as I was without it. It really sort of saved my bacon. I think it's why it is a bit of a strange subject with people. I'm one of the people who doesn't. I don't care what people run. They can run TCI. I run TCI on Sport. They can run ABS. I run ABS. They can run the full racing line. They can run just a braking line. Obviously, somebody else is not happy in the chat. Oh, it's fun. Like I said, it's completely down to you. If whatever you want to run, you shouldn't be penalised for that. It's what you're comfortable with. So, as I said, okay, I'm a bit of a purist. I think, not being with ACC, I don't run anything. But like I said, I'm just so glad that the braking line on Forza, it's always been good. Forza 7, it's been really good. It's maybe a little bit early with the sort of part where it's basically showing you where to brake. I think you could probably brake a little bit later, but it does. It like I said, for me, it saved my bacon on this track. It really does, because I can't just jump in a car that I haven't really drove and then know exactly where the braking points are. So, but yeah, it has. But as I said, if people, each to their own, people want to run all the assists, that's down to them. Like I said, I'm not going to shout about it and have a go at people for running assists. They do help people out a lot. So, and it just means that everyone can play the game with, I mean, no matter what level they're at. So, but yeah, coming through, I'd sort of started to get used to that, or probably a bit more confident in that section. That's why I was losing a good bit of time. So a 1.8 up from a 27.9, which, to be fair, if my maths are correct, we're going to go, what, 25, 26 maybe? 2 seconds up. So 25 just. Let's have a look as we cross the line. 25.9. So we've beaten our practice time straight away. So maybe because we've lost a bit of fuel as well. Obviously, yeah, we've got used to the track a little bit more. But again, down to how many laps. You do laps and laps and laps on the track, you will get quicker. It's just as simple as that. But then, obviously, you will hit a ceiling point where you just can't seem to get any quicker from, say, a lap time that you've done. So you've then got to sort of mix it up, change gears at different points, use different gears through corners, approaching corners different. But, so yeah, we just tapped this guy. Again, Forza, just seem to get sort of caught behind people. You can't really nip out left or right and then sort of overtake him. It's just, yeah, the way the game is. But he's in one of the newer cars as well. I think when I did this race, this had just been released, I think, because I got one into my garage. Not run it yet. I'm not sure if I would. It seems quick, obviously, as you saw through the or on the straights through the twisties. So, but yeah, up to P5, which for me at the time, I thought that was pretty good. I mean, starting from pretty much the rear of the pack, we've kept it out of trouble. As I said, just trying to get a good exit from here without dipping a wheel. That's a big no-no. So, I mean, if I thought from this point, if we could get to a podium, that would be really good. I think if anything in the sort of top 5, I was happy with as well. Learning the track again, learning the car, and just trying to have a decent race, to be fair. So, yeah, under braking, you could see I was quicker. Could brake a lot later than this guy, so maybe the car's Achilles heel. It's good on the straights, it's not so good sort of under braking and stuff. So yeah, just coming round. Sometimes I just overshoot this a little bit. Like you see, he's sort of overshot it, and the problem with that is it puts you out of position for this next sequence, and this is important because yeah, it's a straight primarily, so you have got a chance. So just having a look, maybe trying to unsettle him a little bit. As I said, I knew through here he was quite quick, so I had to try and stay with him, which I thought I did quite well to a point. I just started to slide, just heard the tyres go a little bit. So again, as I said, he's quicker through there, so, but I was quicker under braking. So I think we were like, at this stage, okay, we're running out of laps. We've got one more lap after this. Obviously, if we could get 4th place, that would be a win for me, to be fair. But yeah, he just pulls out a good gap again, just through that section. So I know I had to rethink, almost like re-strategize how I was going to take that last corner to obviously try and possibly overtake him. I mean, if I could get it done through the rest of the this lap, great. But obviously, I knew that the last sector he was quite handy, to be fair. So yeah, coming through again, I take it quite a way to the left. I'm just again, I said, conscious of the track, conscious of how bad the grass sort of propels your car off, and a little bit deep into there, just trying to, I mean, so close to getting the grass there. Cut a nice bit of that. Car gets a little bit unsettled on the curb, but it's nothing major. We are 4 tenths up over our previous best. So we're definitely doing something right. And at this stage, I knew I had to stay with him. It was almost throwing caution to the wind. Just going, just slightly quicker than what I'd done. I mean, trying to keep my wits about me because we are quite a way, or quite close behind him. Just run a little bit wide, but he does as well. Now this is where it like got a little bit spicy, a little bit tasty. So obviously going to the back of him again, I couldn't get round him, but yeah, he just gets on the grass, and I managed to run it through Forza style and take the 4th place pretty much on the last corner of the last lap. And I was over the moon with that. Like I said, a textbook Forza overtake, I think you'd call that, just sending it down the inside. So but 4th place, over the moon with that. And like I said, didn't really go off. I think it went off once, but managed to sort of collect it up pretty quick. But happy with that. And like I said, I think I will carry on with the R class. It's not too bad. But congrats to the top 3. And I'll catch you on the next one.